Hello YouTube, this is Daz the cameraman. Today is Sunday, November the 1st, 2020. It's just gone 4 p.m. local time here. And this is just a very quick update on the ongoing saga with the moon rotation in response to Catfish Briggs and his claims that the moon is supposedly cartwheeling across the sky abnormally and that Tycho Crater would be seen at the bottom of the moon at the 6 o'clock position when it was setting, as seen from the southern hemisphere. I'll post a more detailed video later on if I get time and can be bothered, because we've well and truly had a great response, and the videos that have been posted so far have really proven beyond any doubt that the moon is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing, unless you don't understand what you're actually looking at, which is field rotation. That's already explained in my previous videos. But just to give you an update on what's happened, I went out last night, I filmed the moon after it had risen, after about an hour after moonrise, once it was above the clouds. I took a number of shots. I waited until the moon was at transit, in other words when it was at its highest point and due north of me, and that was just before 1 a.m. Now I couldn't get it right on transit, but I got it a few minutes before and a few minutes after transit because of the cloud. By 1 o'clock I had fairly heavy cloud, and I did manage to get a few breaks in the cloud. And then I got up at 5:30 this morning in order to film the moon setting from my location, but unfortunately I was clouded out and had no opportunity to see the moon. But the good news is that my good friend Robin Bodley, who lives in Wellington, New Zealand, did have a clear sky. Well, he had cloud as well, but he had enough breaks to be able to take some photos of the moon. And here are his images, starting with this one here at 3:53 a.m. November the 1st, 2020, and you can see that Tycho Crater is at the top of the moon, not at the bottom as predicted by Angry Catfish. So it's about the 11:30 position there, and then the next image was at 5:06, and you can see Tycho Crater up there at about the 11 o'clock position, and he took a wider shot to show it's the same time, 5:06. He took a wider shot to show that the camera was level with the ground and the moon above the horizon there. And finally this shot here, which he took at 5:16 a.m. and you can see the moon there. It's really hard to make out the features because of the cloud, but anyway, just confirmed that he had the moon setting there as seen from Wellington, New Zealand. And this is exactly what I would have seen from my location in Tauranga, New Zealand. And I can also add a number of other photos and videos, which will be in a later video, of the moon correctly orientated, doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. And the rotation that we see, as I've explained many times, I and others have explained many times, is simply due to natural field rotation, which is exactly the same thing that you see when you follow an aeroplane flying across the sky. If you took a series of photographs of an aeroplane flying across the sky, you would see apparent rotation in your resulting photographs. I've demonstrated this in a previous video. The moon is exactly where it should be, the sun is exactly where it should be, Polaris, the northern pole star, is exactly where it should be, the earth has not tilted on its axis, everything is normal. If it wasn't, millions of astronomers all around the world would all be talking about it, because the stars, the planets, the moon would not be their correct right ascension and declination coordinates, and our automatic go-to telescopes would not work. And even if we're putting in the manual settings instead of relying on a computer, that would not work either. And anybody who's taken a star trail image of the stars rotating around Polaris, the northern pole star, can prove that the earth has not tilted on its axis, because Polaris would not be where it is, and the Little Dipper would not be rotating around Polaris as you see every night. Thank you for watching.